Heyo everybody, Haku here with my predictions for The Walking Dead Season 7, Episode 7? Yeah, Season 7, Episode 7. So, this one is going to be called Sing Me a Song, and I'm pretty happy about that title. I think a lot of comic readers are going to be very happy about that title. And the thing with me is, I am just like, we only have one episode left after this, before the half season ends. This season has flown by too quickly, or at least this half season rather. But this one's actually going to be a 90-minute episode again, which I am very happy about. I love even, of course, 90 minutes doesn't mean 30 extra minutes of show. It means like around maybe 12 to 18 extra minutes of show and then 12 to 18 extra minutes of commercial. But either way, I'm really happy that we're getting another extended episode, because just those extra few minutes of show really helps it breathe and really lets them do a lot more. You could feel it with, I think it was episode 4 that was extended to 90 before. You could really feel the extra things they got done there. So I'm pretty optimistic about what they can do here with the time. I also like that it seems we'll be jumping around, not a lot, but at least a little bit. The episode guide does say that there are 3 new characters cast for this episode: Mark, Amber, and Isabel. And Isabel, I have no idea who that's supposed to be. But Mark and Amber, if you guys are comic readers, again, not spoiling anything from the comics, but you should maybe remember them. Very interested to see how the show's going to handle them. Very interested to see how important they will or won't be. But we had the one promo with Michonne on the road, and that pretty much tells us nothing. Like, I think way back on like Monday or whatever, when Ronnie Hayes from Make a Path Presents did his prediction video, he pretty much said the same thing. That tells us nothing. That could be anywhere. That could have nothing to do with anything. That could have something to do with something. We don't know where she's going. We don't know what else she's doing other than killing those 2 walkers. There is absolutely nothing we can extrapolate from this scene. So what's going on with Michonne? No freaking clue. I think maybe she'll find Heath, maybe she'll find somebody from the kingdom, or Carol's house. I think that would be 2 things I'd like to see the most. If she finds Carol's house, then she can tell Carol about everything that's going on. That would be pretty incredible. I think that would be like one of the best things, because Morgan knows about the Saviors and what they're doing to the kingdom and everything, but I'm not sure that Carol knows. So very interesting to see if Michonne would run into Carol's house and tell Carol about stuff. That'd be so cool. And then Carol introduced Michonne to the kingdom. That would be pretty incredible. That, or I think she could find Heath, because remember episode 3 of season 6? Episode 3 of season 6, there was this really good conversation between Heath and Michonne back when Heath was a very new character. So I do think that Michonne talking to Heath now, being the one to find him now, would be really good for, it'd be a really good callback to the relationship that those characters built in season 6. And also, it would help us to not have Heath missing for so long. Because, again, I hate that he and Tara were missing for like 9 episodes or something, and then they come back and then he's still missing, so who knows when we'll see the dude again. Yeah, that I think is a little bit for me. But then we also have Rick and Aaron on a run. We see very little of them other than that they're waking up in a truck and that they're jumping over this gate. The gate does have a sign on it. I wouldn't think that people at Oceanside would put up a sign, but the way it looks like they're in a wooded area, I think they may find Oceanside, and I'm hoping they find Oceanside, because I said it in my review even, that there's this one scene that doesn't totally make sense, where Cindy tells Tara, she's like, why did we do this? Why did we shoot those 2 people that just came near us? And I was like, why did we shoot those 2 people that just came near us? We didn't see anything. So either they deleted a scene there, or that's referring to something that maybe we'll see later. And we do know that there are 2 people that we know out there wandering, and that would be Aaron and Rick. And the thing as well is that maybe they tried to shoot at them, maybe they thought they were attacking them or something, but Rick and Aaron actually escaped, and maybe they find Oceanside, work something out with them. I have no clue. But I think it'd be interesting to see Rick and Aaron find Oceanside, just this colony of women, and then Rick and Aaron find it and see what they have to figure out to do there. I think it'd be a cool situation. I think the majority of this episode, if we even see any of that other stuff in detail, I still think the majority will be the sanctuary. I didn't remember seeing any Alexandria on that promo. Oh, we do. We see Alexandria for a second when Eugene and Rosita are walking out of the gate, and I think that Rosita and Eugene, Tara could have told them about the shells on the bridge, but that's not personally what I think. It's a possibility. I'll bring it up as a possibility. They could be going to the shells on the bridge, but I think that personally, Rosita and Eugene are going to be heading to the place where Eugene and Abraham found the stuff to make bullets, the machinery and stuff last season. I think they'll just be walking out there or whatever. I don't think we'll see much of them, though. So yeah, I think the vast majority of this episode will have to deal with the sanctuary, Jesus, and Carl. So Jesus, we see from one of the promos, is planning to jump out of the truck, and we see in another that he does jump out of the truck and rolls. I think that Carl's not going to go with him. He's an angsty teen. He's either going to not listen and just say, "All right, I'll jump with you," and then he's not going to jump, or either that, or he's just going to be like, "Okay, push," which is a dick move. It's a very, very dick move because Jesus could get seriously hurt like that, but it's kind of a possibility. But when Jesus is outside of the truck, we do see in the original trailer, way, way back, the Comic-Con trailer, I'm pretty sure we saw Dwight on the road pointing his gun at somebody. It looked like maybe the chick Arat was with him or something. So that has to be sometime within the next 2 episodes. Maybe that's this episode. Maybe Dwight runs into Jesus. Or maybe they send Dwight out to find Jesus once they find, like maybe the dudes in the truck see him roll out and they send Dwight out to find him. Lots of possibilities. Not sure quite what will have happen there. But I'm thinking maybe Jesus will run into Dwight. Since we did see that one scene in the trailer. Carl's going to stay in the truck, like I said, angsty teen. He's going to try to ambush the saviors, I feel. But maybe he'll actually kill a few of them, who knows. It doesn't seem like he's armed, really. Maybe he'll kill a few saviors, but I do think he's going to get caught whether he kills a few or doesn't. He's pretty much screwed. He's going into their base in the back of a truck. If he doesn't jump out with Jesus, he's getting captured. There's no way. So once he gets captured, I think that we're going to have sort of like what we had with Daryl, except no torture and anything. It's going to be more of a introduction sort of thing, a reintroduction for the sanctuary, with Carl just going around learning more about the sanctuary, more about Negan, that sort of thing. And then it very much seems with Negan giving a speech and everybody around, it seems like Negan's going to punish somebody, and if I had to place any bets, I think he's going to do what he did to Dwight, and we're going to get to see it. And more importantly, or at least just as importantly, Daryl's going to get to see it, making Daryl perhaps feel even more for Dwight. So that is something that I'm looking forward to as well. And of course we see that Emmett Carson will be back. We see him in the background behind Daryl in that one scene where they're all in the assembly. So just pointing that out. And we do see another promo. Fat Joey is with Negan, so Fat Joey's going to be back again. But all of that's kind of just obvious whatever. And that, my friends, is my predictions for The Walking Dead Season 7, Episode 7. I did the best we could get with the promos we got, but it is going to be a 90-minute episode, and while the next week on sort of promos did a good job at showing off some stuff, the actual sneak peeks we got did not show us too very much. Other than that Jesus is jumping out of the car, which I guess is relatively important. So that's it. That's all I've got for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed these predictions. I didn't have any last week, so it felt good to make predictions again this week. I wanted to last week, but I just didn't have time with being out of town and everything. So thank you. Thank you so very much for watching the video. Like if you did like this video, and comment down there and tell me what you thought of my predictions. Tell me what your own predictions are, and please no spoilers, as always, of course. But yeah, I would like to see what you guys think as well. Subscribe for more of The Walking Dead, both TV show and comics. Even when the show ends for this half season and we're on break, I will be doing at least one Walking Dead video a week. And that is about it, I suppose. Right? yeah, follow on Twitter if you want, and I'll try to keep you updated there and stuff for the channel, and that's it. So thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.